Morning. So what I'm doing today is I'm popping down to pick up a Nissan Leaf that I've bought to order for a customer, and we're going down to the main port in Kirkwall, which is Hatston. And so what a beautiful Monday morning. It's a bank holiday Monday. I'm even working on my bank holiday during the coronavirus. I don't know about you, but every day seems to run into the next. But anyway, let's get on and pick up this leaf. So here we are at Hatston, which is, as you can see from the trailers, this is like well, it's the freight terminal, but it's also where the Aberdeen boat comes up with passengers. At the moment that is suspended. So first thing I do is drive around and try and spot my vehicle. That should be here. No, so that means it's not yet off the boat. So let's go down to the oh, there it is. It is here. So there's my leaf. So I'm just going to get the keys, and I'll park up here and we'll get the keys and have a walk around it. So I've got the keys, and I've also got the vehicle inspection report, and this is the first time I've actually seen this leaf. So I'm going to walk round. I'll show you the report now on a screenshot, and let's see how bad those scratches and marks are. But these reports are really accurate, which is why I buy, I'd say 90% of my vehicles I buy blind, in as much that I've never actually physically seen them. But let's go and have a look. I'm going to leave the van here today. So I'll just check for scuffs and the corners, marks, needs a wash. Come on, it's very clean. There we go. So it's saying near side front wheel scratch. It's the near side front. Yeah, little mark there. What else have we got? Front bumper scratched 100mm through paint. Oh, that's down near the front fog light. There we go. Little scuff there. That'll touch in easy. That's just a bit of marker pen to highlight that's where the fault is. Which again I knew about. Front bumper chips. Tiny little chip there. A leaf are prone to chipping at the front. Yeah, it just needs a wash. It's really, really clean. Near side door front scratched, polished up. It will polish. Near side front. Well, I can't even see a scratch on the near side front door. Is it that there? Or is it that there? Ah. Tiny mark there. Right. Seat cover on from Alex, my delivery guy. All the documents should be in there. Yeah. It smells lovely. What have we got here? I've got some tarpaulin. No idea why that's in the car. Be useful for something. Let's check the boot. There's the two cables. Oh, a first aid kit. Oh, and a set of mats. Excellent. And then sometimes the tyre inflation kit system is missing. No, that's there as well. So yeah, everything is looking absolutely spot on. Tyres are all good. Windscreen's fine. So let's get in. That's from the boat. So foot on the brake, press power. No warning lights. Turn the radio off. Engine information, there we go. Yeah, very clean. Let's just, that's Alex's invoice. Locking wheel nut key. And there's all the books. There's a service book with, there we go, stamping. I had one service at 16,000 miles on the 10th of January 2019, and it's just had its first MOT in 19 as well, which is the same as a service, to be honest. V5 is here. Oh, there you go. There's the first MOT. And V5 is here, showing first registered, where are we? 27th of January 2017. So let's get it back, give it a quick clean and check over, and we'll be on our way. So this is the 30 kilowatt hour. So we're showing, it's the 3.3, 46%, and we're showing 61 miles on the gasometer, so absolutely spot on. Just adjust my wing mirrors. Alex is a bit shorter than me. Sorry, Alex. So again, like all Leaf, they all sound the same. Yeah. So drive home, quick valet, I'll be handing this over to the customer this afternoon. So do the normal checks, like does it pull to the left or the right, and it drives spot on. Steering wheel's nice and straight. Harsh braking, yeah, everything feels fine. So, back to my place for a valet and a clean. So I leave Hatston. I have speeded up this footage, and obviously on the way back I'll check everything is as it should be, drives nice and straight, etc. And before I know it, I'm back home, and I'm going to valet the car. So top up the screen wash, get the vacuum cleaner out, give it a good wash, also use some proper polish, and clean the glass in and out. I used to do valeting years ago. Of course, no car is complete without one of my stickers on as well. So within a couple of hours, it was looking absolutely fantastic. So there we go. I gave it a quick wash and a quick polish, and oh my word, it looks amazing. As regards the faults, most of them polished out. We've got the scuff on the front wheel that I pointed out earlier. The scuff to the front bumper, which again would touch in with a touch-up pen really easily, and chips to the front bumper. We've got one there. That is it. What a smart looking thing. I love it in this flame red. When it's clean and the tyres blacked, I think it looks absolutely stunning. And I'll be honest, it still smells. It's got a lovely new car smell still. It's cleaned up really well. About to hand it over to my customer. Yeah, and it's been on charge this morning. It's showing 121 miles on the gasometer, nearly full, 99%, but everything is absolutely tip top. So there we go. So let's head on into Kirkwall for a sanitised handover, with also a homemade face mask. So watch out for the great hilarious picture. So that was the red Ascenta leaf that I supplied to a customer here on Orkney called James Green. Now we've been in contact, myself and James, over the last couple of months. He wanted a genuine 100-mile electric vehicle, so I recommended the 30 kilowatt leaf. I also showed him this one online from Aston Barclay, sent in that condition report, he had a few questions, but then when he was ready, he actually ordered the vehicle. So I paid the buy it now price, which was, and I also show my customers the invoices I get. So basically, it was £10,850 as a buy it now price. So I clicked the button and bought it from Aston Barclay. And the auction fees on top were £150, which I get charged. So the actual amount I paid for the vehicle was £11,000. And then the brilliant Alex of A&J Transport, he charged me £400 to take it from Castle Donington up to Aberdeen Docks. I then paid Northlink Ferries to take it from Aberdeen to Kirkwall in Haxton, where you saw me pick it up, and that cost me £169.84. And then my actual sales invoice, this is my copy to my customer, James Green, came to £11,928. So he left me a deposit, I then ordered the vehicle, he then paid for it in full, I then paid for the vehicle and arranged all the transportation up to Orkney, and then spent a couple of hours valeting it and checking it over and handing it over. My actual profit was just under £300 plus VAT, so it's around £358 on paper, but I have to take the VAT element out of that. So I've earned just under £300 out of that whole deal that you saw in the video. So the service I offer is a genuine passion to get people to drive electric vehicles as cheaply as possible. Now, if you want to go to a nice swanky showroom, be given a very nice cup of coffee and meet a lovely salesman and enable you to test drive the vehicle and see it, have it beautifully presented and valeted and all the razzmatazz, then go ahead and do it. But you will pay for that, because those big glossy showrooms cost money and they have to earn money somewhere. Now, I'm not knocking it, that business model has been around for decades and it works for them. But there is a different way of thinking. We buy lots of stuff online now, our food, our white goods, particularly during this lockdown period. So many more people are buying online, and especially with an electric vehicle, there's no clutch to check, there's no checks as to whether the cam belt's been changed, whether it's had oil changes. Of those thousands of moving parts, you are going to want to hear with an internal combustion engine whether it sounds right. But with an EV, there's so few moving parts, they genuinely all sound exactly the same. So that's why I am always confident on doing a buy to order service, saving you, the customer, a huge amount of money. So there you go. That's what I offer. Now, I have another 2-leaf tomorrow going to customers who I won't meet, and again, I've not seen the vehicles, but Alex is going to pick them up. One is going to a customer in Gloucestershire and the other one is going to a customer in Inverness. And if you're in the Midlands area, then I'll get James and Kate to pick it up, and they will give it a quick clean and a quick valet and check over and hand it over as well, of which I pay James a small fee. Now, as regards Alex, he's just my transport guy. Now, when the customer gets it, it may need a quick clean, a quick valet, but worst case, £20–30 at your local hand car wash to get it valeted and cleaned. So a small price to pay for the fact you'll be saving probably around £1,500 on a £10,000–12,000 electric vehicle from myself. So a lot of people like this, some people don't. They want to physically see the car first. That's great. Just keep supplying money to those big glassy showrooms and keep those monsters well fed. But here is a serious alternative, and as you may have seen from our testimonial page, people, strangely enough, they like honesty. So no smoke and mirrors with me. I'll do my best to get you the best possible car, the best possible price, and you will know exactly how much profit I'm making. Anyway, if you've been watching this, thank you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and all that palaver, and we'll see you next time. And this is James Green's 2 daughters happily plugging in their new Nissan Leaf in Kirkwall. Isn't it lovely to think that because they've changed from a dirty diesel to an all electric, those two little girls are going to be breathing much cleaner air.